Welcome back, race fans, to another 2023 Supercross video. Man, A1 was wild. So, what we're going to talk about now is Oakland. Oakland, California weather for Saturday. It looks like it's going to start off with moderate rain throughout Saturday morning. 3 a.m. we're going to have heavy rain. 6 a.m. it's going to be patchy rain, possible sun. At 9 it's going to turn to overcast. Around noon we're going to have light rain and showers. That's right when practice starts going. At 3 you're going to have moderate or heavy rain or showers. And then at 6, right around main event time, you're going to have heavy rain throughout the rest of the night, going all the way to 9 o'clock. And, man, you're going to have some winds, a lot of humidity. Man, I hope that this changes. It's right now Tuesday. So I hope this changes and everything turns for the better. But as of right now, it's looking like rain for round 2 Oakland. And I might go. I got tickets for it. So I might go to Oakland. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. As for the track map, we got a pretty sweet track map here. It's going to start kind of off to our right on the screen, but the left of the track. Quick 180 into a rhythm. Again, with torrential downpours, it's going to be a mutter. We could see like Seattle when Plessinger won in the 250s and jumped into the mud. That was the year that Chad Reed pushed his bike over the finish line there in Seattle as well. I went to it. Seattle's my home race, so I go to that all the time. But what they did is they shaved the whoops down because they were just too hard to navigate. I know Seattle's different from California, but it's going to rain all week there. And with that being said, I don't know how much jumping they're going to be doing. This could be a super mudder. I hope it's not. I really do. I don't like mud races. It does throw a wrench in there, but we'll see. On to that, we're going to go to Rocky Mountain ATV. I've got my riders up on the screen. We're going to log out of that real fast. So, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the wild card this week is 15th place in Oakland, round 2. Don't forget, rollover picks aren't eligible to win weekly prizes, so you want to make sure you're submitting it. And the faster you submit it, the better, especially if you win it, because everybody else that submits behind you, they stay behind you. That being said, going into round 2, I'm kind of just going off of what I saw in round 1. Has nothing to do with like certain riders. It's just the consistency, and I don't know if I'm going to take Eli Tomac off my top step. So let me log in real fast. Logged in here, and we have I have Eli Tomac winning it. I got Cooper Webb with another 2nd. This week I got Anderson 3rd, Malcolm 4th, Chase Sexton in 5th, Kyle Chisholm in 15th. Now, I'm putting Eli at the top step until they prove otherwise they can beat him. The way he won A1, I just don't think that anybody can beat him right now. I put Cooper Webb 2. It's going to be a mud race. Cooper's great in the mud. As you saw back in 2019, he went down in like the first turn, came back and got to 5th in a mud race. Back when Justin Barsha won, Anaheim won. I was there live for that race as well. He also did really well with Eli Tomac in that mud race in 2020 when they had the COVID incidents and they all went to Utah. They had that one mud race where they lapped the entire field pretty much. So Eli, Cooper, they're going to battle. It's going to be muddy. Eli wins mud races in Seattle all the time. And he's proven he can ride the mud. Same with Webb. I got Anderson going into 3rd. I got Malcolm in 4th. I got Sexton in 5th. And again, I got Kyle Chisholm in 15th. This could all change. I might resubmit it later as well. But as of right now, I'm going into that. We'll see if the track changes. I might change a few of these. if it's not muddy, which I hope it's not muddy. That is my RM Fantasy SX for round 2, Oakland. If you guys have any questions, comments, why I came up with what I came up with, I'll definitely go over it with you guys. Let me know what you guys are going to put down in the comment section below too as well. Don't forget, I do respond to a lot of comments, as well as let's get everyone subscribing. If you're watching my videos, just hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And hey, you could win something on my channel. I'm going to be giving away some 100% gloves in whatever size you wear. I'm also going to give away some Alpenstars boots at one point. I'll probably do some goggles, 100% goggles. I have access to a lot of gear that I can get, and I'm willing to give back to you guys. So go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of my top 5 this week. And I'll go over my top 5 last week as well. So here's my previous picks. I did pick Malcolm to win last week, as I did previously in my previous video. And then Chase Sexton second was my thoughts. Plessinger third. I had Jason Anderson fourth. Ken Roczen fifth. And I had AC in 10th. And I was one spot off of AC. He finished 9th. He was circling around 12th for a while. I had Malcolm winning. I didn't put Eli in my top 5 because he normally doesn't finish well at A1. He doesn't push it. It's a long race. Long season. And just one race isn't going to be that big of a deal. However, he went out and won it. I didn't have Cooper Webb in there as well, as because I didn't think he was going to come out and do anything. I didn't think he was washed up, but I didn't think they had the bike fully ready to go for A1, just based off of the races that they raced in the offseason, where Eli and Ken Roczen dominated. I also didn't have Dylan in there. Dylan rode really well, so that's a mistake of mine, but I did have Kenny in the right spot. I did think Kenny was going to get a great start. I had a feeling Kenny, while I was at the races, could win it because he was riding really well, but kind of glad I put him at 5th because he did fade. So that is my Anaheim 1 picks. I'm currently 54,972 out of 10,000. Sorry, that's 100,634. I got 28 points. And that's because I got Kenny correct. Ouch. And I should have got, that must have been 18 points. And I got 10 points for being close to Sexton. So the way the point system works is you get whatever points it is. It's 26, then Sexton's 23, and then Plessinger would be 21 if I got it right. And then Anderson would be 19, Kenny's 18, and AC would have been worth 26 as well. So it's 26, 23, 21, 19, 18, 26, max points. And then if you're one spot off, you get 10 points for that. And if they're in your top 5 but not one spot off, so for instance, I had Chase. Chase was one spot off. He got 3rd. I had him 2nd. I get 10 for that. If I had, let's say I had Anderson but he won, I'd only get 5 points for that. So you get 5 points for the rider being correct. If you're being in the top 5. If you're one spot off, you get 10, and if you get it 100% correct, you get the full max points for that position. The only one is the wild card gives you first place points. So I was one off with AC as well. That is round 1 for me. Round 2 is on the board. Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Jason Anderson, Malcolm Stewart, Chase Sexton, and Kyle Chisholm for 15th. Let's see if we can get it done.